Perfectly moral gods only use perfectly moral methods to create perfectly moral creations that stay morally perfect. Just as a perfectly holy God can't tolerate sin and must punish it 100%, so too, perfectly holy gods can't settle for merely 99.9% evil prevention. They have absolute obligations from their own perfectly moral natures to prevent even the possibility of evil from existing. And so they would absolutely never gamble with morality wildcards like libertarian free will, even if perfect knowledge of the future is logically impossible. Morally perfect gods don't even know what evil is, as they have no need for roadmaps to places they'd never go. Not to mention that perfect knowledge of evil lacks no property and would therefore entail the actual lived existence of all logically possible evil, which is horror beyond imagination. Perfectly moral gods also lack conditional virtues like justice and mercy that would necessitate the existence of evil, such as the perversity of a cop who wants criminals to exist just so that he has job security. Creating the best possible world may be a requirement for a perfectly moral God, but perfect evil prevention is also on the checklist and cannot be violated. If no perfect creation is logically possible to create, they create nothing at all and remain content in their own divine perfection. By the way, this would make the very category of being a creator necessarily unholy, and a job no perfectly holy God would ever have. However one defines good and evil, what is labeled evil exists. Therefore, no perfectly moral God exists that is responsible for all optional existence. To argue even slightly otherwise is to defend the logically impossible premise, perfection now with blemishes. Humans give themselves a free pass on having to prevent every conceivable evil. But a perfect God would not be limited by such anthropomorphic practicality. Christians are guilty of sin by action and inaction. But continuing to exist knowingly brings about at least a little bit of evil, no matter what. God created you predestined to toil and death for the crime of newly existing as an unavoidably imperfect being. He blames you as though you deserve infinite punishment for any imperfection. All I'm saying is that you should hold the creep to his own obnoxiously impossible standard. We'll just call it time served.